Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Ken, and I'm on a mission to lose as much weight as I possibly can so I can become a fat guy no more. So week 17. Week 17 is in the books. We started off Friday. My wife and I, we drove down to Norman, Oklahoma, home of the Sooners, for those that don't know. By the way, look at this shirt. I want to point out this jersey. This thing used to be tight on me. Now look at this. Look at this. Spectacular. Absolutely love it. I still wear it. It's my only Oklahoma jersey, so you know, you got to wear it still, but it's quite loose. Anyways, so we went down to Norman to check out some Christmas lights, and then we stopped at a place on the way back in Moore, Oklahoma. It's at a place called The Station. It's the same family that does the lights here pretty close to my house, the one I showed a little bit of in the last video. They do it on the side of like a recreation center down there. So we sat there and watched it. Throughout the evening, there was multiple times to get out of the car and do stuff in different places where we were, and I actually did that 3 different times. I got out of the car, walked around with my wife, checking things out and looking at different Christmas decorations, and it was a lot of fun. I was very excited that I could do it. The best part was that Saturday morning when I got up, I wasn't hurting. I didn't feel the usual pains that I would if I ever tried it before I started losing the weight. You know, the ankles, the legs, the hips, none of that was there. So that was spectacular. I felt so good, as a matter of fact, that on Saturday we decided to drive a little over an hour north to go see the world's tallest fresh cut Christmas tree. It's in Enid, Oklahoma. When we got there, it's kind of in a little park, and you could see it. I mean, obviously you could see it. It's 140 feet tall. You could see it from pretty much anywhere in town almost. But when we got there, we parked in the lot, and then we started our walk towards it. They have all sorts of little booths set up with food and stuff. They have a little, I don't know what it was, it looks like a little train. It's lit up that can give you rides around the area. It was kind of cool. I don't know what it actually was though, but it was really neat. It was 15 degrees that day, and then the wind started blowing and it got even colder. So we spent some time there looking around, taking pictures, and just having fun, and it was a good evening. And again, this is not something I could have done not that long ago, and I was very grateful to be able to get out and enjoy that with my wife. Sunday was Christmas. We stayed at home. We actually cooked. My wife made a couple things, her usual broccoli casserole, which I absolutely love. I mean, absolutely love. It's full of salt though, so I couldn't have much, but I still allowed myself to have some. She also made what her family calls Seahawk potatoes. It's got ham in it, so I pretty much avoided that. But I went ahead and made some mashed potatoes on my own, so I could control what was in it. So between all of that, it was a good night, and we watched some TV and just hung out. The rest of the week was pretty straightforward, honestly. I think I was a little tired from the constant go, go, go all month. Seemed like I was always doing something. So I've spent the last few days at the house hanging with the dogs, who are with me now. There's one of them right out in the yard over there. By the way, it is like almost 70 degrees here today in late December. I mean, it's almost New Year's, and it's almost 70 degrees. This is spectacular. So I've been hanging outside with the dogs, letting them run around the yard. And so one of them's down here underneath the table, and then there's one of them out in the grass over there, and this guy wants to be pet, so I'm gonna he's my buddy. His name's Boomer, this one here. If I could get him on camera, let me see. This isn't gonna look pretty. Let me see. Can I pick you up, Boof? There he is. This one's Boomer. Yeah, that's you. He's the old man. He's 15 years old now. He's been with us for, how long has it been, Boomer? April will be 14 years. This one's Piper. She's the one that was out in the yard a moment ago. She's our youngest. We adopted her just a little over 4 years ago. 4 years ago, last week actually. She's the queen. She's the one that rules the house. She actually got out this morning through one of the spots in the fence, so that was fun. Having to panic, but we went and got a bag of treats, called her name, and she came running. So thankful for that. Anyway, so just hanging with the dogs because again, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here. I mean, it's cloudy. Don't get me wrong, but anytime you could be this late in the year and have this kind of weather is spectacular, considering a week ago we had those wind chills of negative 22 degrees. Enjoying my lunch and just taking it easy. Let's take a look at my MyFitnessPal and see what it says for this week for me. It's showing 1,462 calories. I knew that was going to be up. I really did. I mean, it was Christmas after all. I did allow myself a few things. Protein came in at 110 grams per day. My fiber was 31 grams per day. And my sodium was definitely up at 1,531 milligrams per day. I don't know what that was about. But what that did for me on the scale is I went down 2 pounds. 2 pounds, I'll take it. I mean, that officially puts me at 90 pounds lost since I started Mounjaro, and 125 pounds overall. So this coming week is New Year's. Anybody have any traditions that they hold on New Year's? Anything that you do? My wife sent me a posting today about an old Irish tradition on New Year's Eve to open the front door and let the old year out and bring in the new year and hope for the best. It went on to say that we should, after this year, we should open up all the windows, the garage door, everything, because we really need that. Typically for me, the biggest thing that I do is every year I'll make Hoppin' Johns. My mom used to make them, so this year I'm going to go ahead and do that again. You know, it's said to bring good luck, and I don't really want to risk the chance of jinxing myself headed into 2023. Another thing the wife and I usually do for snacks on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is we'll make that dip made with sour cream and the Lipton's French onion soup mix. I got to looking at that, and that stuff is just packed with salt. So this year what I've done is I've decided to make my own. I researched a few recipes and I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens. It'll be much less sodium. Should be much better for me. We'll see if it tastes any good though. All right, so thanks for watching. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you clicking like. And for those that haven't subscribed, if you'd go ahead and hit that button too, I'd appreciate it. And those that are new, thanks for dropping by. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on my journey to become a fat guy no more, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video.